Assalamu alaikum, my name is Halimah and welcome to another episode of Quran Rehab's Q&A Tuesday, where I answer any questions that you've emailed to info@quranrehab.com about myself, Quran Rehab and our general relationship with the Quran. So let's check out today's question, inshallah. Today's question is from Aisha Nicole from the USA. Assalamu alaikum, Aisha. So she asks, should a person learn to recite the Quran cover to cover first and then memorize, or do both at the same time? Okay, well, I think that's an absolutely excellent question to ask. And that's because from my experience, I tend to notice a lot of people end up being in this position where they feel quite confused, feel quite confused as to which path to take or what's the priority when it comes with regards to memorizing the Quran and other related issues. What do I mean? Well, for example, like Sister Aisha, some people ask, should I memorize the Quran first or learn to read cover to cover? Other people might ask, should I memorize the Quran first or learn to master tajweed? Should I learn to memorize the Quran first or learn the tafsir behind the surah or chapter I'm memorizing, etc.? So I hope some of the points that I cover today, inshallah, in this video might be able to help clarify this issue for some of you. Now, when people personally ask me this question, I tend to advise that if a person knows the very basics, so they're able to pronounce the Arabic letters correctly, they're able to basically identify the letters of the Arabic alphabet within words, etc., then I say, why delay in memorizing the Quran with a teacher who can help you with all the rest? Yes, learning to read the Arabic efficiently, learning to identify the tajweed within a text, learning to understand the tafsir of a chapter, etc., is very important, and it actually helps to consolidate your memorization as well. But I believe that there's too much benefit in memorizing the Quran and having these beautiful words carved in your heart and mind to lose out on, simply because of the fact that you might believe you need to be an expert in the Arabic language or you need to be an expert in tajweed or tafsir, etc., because that's simply not true. I think it's really important to remember the following facts, and that is that the Prophet, peace be upon him, himself could not read and write, and nor could some of the companions. That the Quran was revealed in an oral transmission and not in written form, and the Quran was revealed over a space of 23 years, not all at once. So these should be reminders to us that we don't need to be experts in the Arabic language or be experts in tajweed and tafsir, and we don't need to wait to read the whole Quran cover to cover in order to start memorizing. And that's because the Quran is for everyone, regardless of our abilities, regardless of our personal differences. And I think this is something beautiful. This is a miracle that should be something we should celebrate and we should act on, inshallah. Now, I hope I'm not misunderstood. I do believe it's integral and very, very important for us to read the Quran regularly, for us to reflect on it, for us to understand the context of it in the tafsir, for us to learn how to apply it in our daily lives, etc. These things are essential. In my answer, what I'm trying to draw attention to is the fact that I do believe memorization should be part and parcel, an equal part of that equation also, inshallah. As it was for the Prophet, peace be upon him, and those around him who truly benefited from the Quran. Wallahu alam. I hope that answered the question. Now, I would love to hear from you. Have any of you found yourself in a similar situation to Aisha? And what tips and advice do you have that helped you overcome these type of dilemmas? Now, in order to let me know, just drop a comment in the comments box below, inshallah. And if you did like this video, why not give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, inshallah, and share this with your family and friends. And if you want some more resources to take your relationship with the Quran to the next level, then why not head over to Quranrehab.com and subscribe to our very interesting updates via email, inshallah. My name is Halimah. You've been checked into another episode of Quran Rehab's Q&A Tuesday. So until next time, inshallah, take care.